Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 is officially here, and with the new season comes map changes. So in today's video, I'm going to be providing you the top 5 best low-key drop spots for ranked. Before we begin the video, let's try to hit 100 likes on this upload. I would greatly appreciate it. Now let's get right into it. So for the best drop spots, because there's not a lot of new low-key spots, we're going to have a lot of similar drop spots that I've had in my previous videos. So we're going to go over here right now. Most of the snow melted in this area, but relatively all the loot that was here before has stayed the same. All right, so landing here, we got about like 5 or 6 chests. There's plenty of floor loot. And we're going to see what we get in here in each of these spots. There's also little ammo crates. And again, hardly anybody, if not anybody at all, will be contesting you. And then you got these slurp barrels, which will get you to 50 shield right away. And then from here, obviously, you could take the zip line. And it's entirely up to you if you want to contest Castle Doom and the medallion or go straight to this low-key area. Wherever you go is basically going to be determined by your play style. So with that being said, let's move on to the second location. For the second location, it's going to be a place called Coastal Comms. Now, this location has been in since the beginning of this chapter, although there were a lot of NPCs there before. It's honestly a breath of fresh air that there are no NPCs at this location. So landing at this location, we have floor loot, we have chests, there's ammo crates, we have the vault, which is open with a couple of chests. So right now, I'm going to be showing you the breakdown of this location and what is exactly here, so you guys have a better idea on every piece of loot that makes up this POI. And once you're done with this location, you could come up here, and from here, you could choose whether or not to go to Castle Doom or make your way to our third location for drop spots, which is Doom's Courtyard. So for the third location, it's going to be Doom's Courtyard. Now, this location used to be Classy Courts, but it has plenty of loot here. It might be more contested than usual because it is a revamped POI, but at the same time, there's so much good loot here that it's a missed opportunity if you don't land at this location. Right now, I'm going to be breaking down and showing you everything that's at Doom's Courtyard. And once you're done at Doom's Courtyard, you have a couple of options. You could go to this location, which is called Forest Station. You could also make your way to this location as well, which is the cemetery. So the fourth location is a no-name POI. I have no idea what this thing is. I'm just gonna call it the Red Fuming Rocket. But either way, going into this location, there is a couple of these god chests or big chests that used to be in the game from a couple of seasons ago. There's a couple regular chests, floor loot. You have a decent amount to work with here. I feel like not that many people will know in the beginning, because it is a fresh new season, that there is actual loot to be discovered in here. You can even come outside this location as well, and there might be some floor loot, maybe a chest or two out here. This is a very nice low-key location. And if you want to rotate out quick and easy, all you guys got to do is just jump into this area. It launches you back up. And once you escape from these black clouds, you can either contest Castle Doom and its medallion or rotate out to this location called Rescue Station. So right now, I'm going to be showing you a breakdown of what exactly is in this unknown named location. That way you have a better idea of what to expect at this location. Now let's move on to the fifth and final location. So the fifth and final location is called the Zenith Wall, which is basically this wall here. But this location here specifically has no name at all. So in this location, this is very low-key, but there is a lot of slurp barrels in here to work with. Couple chests, floor loot, and then you have this whole plane that is still here from the beginning of this chapter, which has more slurp barrels, more guns, more chests. You just have a lot to work with here. Once you're done looting up from this location, you can honestly go to Grand Glacier or Reckless Railways. And I would imagine that there's not going to be that many people at these two locations, considering we have basically 3 new POIs and 1 revamped new POI. But I'm going to show you guys right now exactly what is at this location and why I'm considering this to be one of the best low-key drop spots for Chapter 5 Season 4. There is not that many new low-key drop spots to land at, but because there aren't that many low-key drop spot locations, I'm going to be going over some previous locations as a bonus to you guys, just in case you aren't a fan of these locations. So the first location is the cemetery, which has been around since the way beginning, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what is in this location. Feel free to pause or take a screenshot. The next location is right next door to it, to the left, and this location is called the O Mill. I'm going to be showing you what's at this location as well, so feel free to pause or take a screenshot. The third bonus location is called Estate Station, which has been here also since the beginning. It's also been very contested and known to be contested in the past because it was very close to Lavish Lair, and this one is very close to Doomstat now. But either way, there's a decent amount of loot here, so feel free to take a screenshot of what's at this location. So the fourth bonus location is Lil Dirty Dock, which I mentioned in my previous best drop spot video. Feel free to screenshot what's at this location, and considering that it's on the opposite side of the map from all of the new stuff, you might get very lucky with hardly anybody contesting this area. But if people do contest it, then you know why. So the fifth and final bonus location are these little houses along the beach side. I'm just going to call them beachside houses, but this has been previously mentioned in one of my videos. This has a great spot for loot, chests, and slurp barrels right away. It also has a car or maybe two that spawn, and from this location you're able to rotate to more low-key locations. And if you really want to go crazy and contest the new location and its medallion at the raft, it's very centralized to do so. Feel free to take a screenshot of what's at this location just so you have a better idea. One last thing I want to mention is that out of the 10 locations that I have given you, there are NPCs around the map that are either near or at the locations. Take a look at this screenshot so you could better understand what each NPC does, what weapons they have, and where they are exactly on the map. But that is going to conclude the top 5 best low-key drop spots for Chapter 5 Season 4, with the addition of 5 bonus locations. Let me know in the comments below which location is going to be your drop spot this season. I hope this video was helpful for you, and if it was, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Be on the lookout in the coming days for more Fortnite informational videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.